Dana and I have been wanting to give everyone an update of our situation having changed over the past couple weeks. About 2 weeks ago, Dana was barely treading water, and in fact, for the first time ever, came out and admitted that she was drowning. The last year of my diagnosis of the basilar invagination and the subsequent diagnosis and impending end, combined with difficult financial times, had taken a toll. Dana, who has remained strong and stalwart for the entirety of our relationship, had kind of come to an end of herself. She was empty, and I was empty too. We were out of breath, time, and money. Needing a lot of things. My nephew Zach talked about doing a GoFundMe, which was difficult at first to get my mind around, but began to make sense after an encouraging donation from another friend that knew our situation and wanted to help. So lo and behold, Zachary Urban posted a GoFundMe, and we sat for the next week being overwhelmed at the donations flooding in. It was both beautiful and hard. It was a transition from an incredibly difficult time to a time that we believed we would have the resources to navigate my last days with a little more freedom. Medicare and Medicaid have been great. Unfortunately, Medicaid was canceled recently. We have reapplied. We've been trying to get it reinstated for the last 6 months. They do pay for a lot of these things. Sometimes it takes longer than I have. But we've gone from being at the absolute end of ourselves to just reeling with joy and peace over everyone's support and donation in the last 2 weeks. Starting with Zach, Anna and Emily's help, their friends who have been so supportive and so generous, our friends, and have really provided a huge sum that just provides immense relief, but in there lies the tension that we find ourselves in. Kind of a blessing and a curse. And what are we going to focus on when they're both we're staring down the barrel of both? We try hard to make the best out of it. And we just want to thank you all for helping us make the best out of it with your own sacrifices, of which some of you I know of your personal sacrifices, and I am astounded with your generosity, your kindness and goodness and mercy from all of you. Our good friend Sharon Hirsch has encouraged us, or me, to try and begin to tell parts of the story. I may update more sooner, Hopefully, we'll see. But for now, Dana and I would just like to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts for your kindness and generosity and support. We love you. Thank you.